Yeah, so as far as, a lot of you out there are really interested in flying or have always wanted to, but flying can sometimes be a scary thing, or it may seem like that. It's even scary when you are flying. But a lot of times people just never do it because they're afraid, and it's actually normal, it's natural. Your desire to do it has to exceed your fear. And I can't really explain how to overcome that so much as a lot of times I've been following actually there's a good lecture by Will Smith on YouTube where he talks about that. He went skydiving one time, and if you think about it, most of the things that we're afraid of in life are like public speaking. A lot of people are deathly afraid of public speaking. Studies have shown that people actually would prefer to die than give a public speech. And I used to be like that when I was younger, back in grade school. I hated giving public speeches or things like that, but after a while you just keep doing it, you get more comfortable with it. For me, one thing I learned is that I just don't think about it really. I just kind of prepare, have my talking points, and then I have that in my mind, what I'm going to say, and then I just don't think about it. Anything scary usually that I have to go do, I usually just think about it, kind of visualize it in my mind, and know what I want to do, and then I do my best to not really think about it in the time between, because most of your anxiety is usually before you do something. A real important concept, though, that people don't quite get is that at your point, I just learned this the other day, I always kind of knew it, but I never really articulated it. It's really that at your point of maximum danger, you really have no fear. And that sounds kind of crazy unless most of you have been in some form of scary situation in life, like a near accident or something in a car or whatever. But usually you're too busy, you're too adrenaline pumped, you're too focused on something. You're afraid, but it's always before the actual incident. When you're right in the middle of it, there's actually no fear. And that's what I find too in flying, is that most of my own nervousness before going up, but always before going up, before doing something, or when you're thinking too much about something in the wrong ways, you got your concerns, okay, am I going to do the takeoff right? Can I do my landing right? Stuff like that, or, what if this happens? How am I going to respond to that? But once you actually get in there and do it, there's not really any fear. It goes away. It just fades out. It's still there a little bit. Should always be in the background some. But you're never quite as terrified as you are in the moments before you go. Like before you go skydiving. The whole time before you jump out of the airplane, you're always a little spooked at first. It takes a while to get used to it. And that's really just a lot of time waste and energy waste, drains you. Before you even go do the act. So if you sometimes just visualize it, have a very positive outlook on what you're going to do, and then just don't think about it. Go do something else, go listen to music, and keep yourself occupied until the very last moment, and then just jump in, like jumping in off a diving board. And that's about all I can say. So that's what I do here, and you'll be watching me in the near future doing more of it. Catch you later. Don't be afraid of flying. I am. And I'm 30 years in aviation, and I'm still afraid of flying, but I'm also still here. So catch you later. Bye-bye.